Well, yesterday we told you that former leader of the Free National Movement, the Right Honorable Hubert Ingraham, has decided to remain in retirement and not throw his hat into the FNM leadership race during this week's convention.
Now, he's issued a letter saying the FNM has talented individuals who can lead the party and that he'll support the team which will emerge. Here's Clint Watson.
Tells the stories from 2005 of how he intended to retire, only to be called back by the overwhelming majority of his party to lead the Free National Movement into another term in office. Reluctantly, he obliged and led the FNM to another victory in 2007 before its quelling defeat in 2012. He feels his time to lead is up.
It's time for somebody else to lead the party. I was leader of the FNM for 19 years. The party's only been in existence for 45 years, and I was leader for 19 years. It is time for somebody else to lead. You know, I wouldn't have run in 2012 if it wasn't for the Great Recession in 2008. I felt that I had to say that there were challenges with the economy, with employment, the rest of it, etc. Because I fundamentally believe in the two-party, the two-term system.
Regarding his current relationship with the present leader, Dr. Hubert Minnis, he maintains they are friends, but it doesn't mean Minnis takes his advice. In fact, he shared this thought on the leadership campaign.
If Minnis and Olivetta would use half of the energy that they are using now to become or remain leader in the course of the FNM, after this is over, we would be very well served, because they'll take the opposition to the government, they'll put the FNM's point of view across, and they will attract the attention of the public and gain even more support, show up support, etc. But this kind of energy that they have now is not evident before now. And so it is clear that they have the capacity to be energized. They have the capacity to do all this work and promote themselves. Well, fine. Promote the FNM.
Mr. Ingraham says he won't take sides ahead of the upcoming elections and is careful not to tip the scale on either end.
Whoever wins the election will have my support.
Will you be voting in the election?
Probably not. Probably not.
As to whether the FNM in its current state can provide the level of leadership the country needs at this time, Mr. Ingraham is still doubtful.
I'd like to see the full team that the FNM is going to be proposing. I'm not unduly excited about the team that they've put forward so far. Has to be more than that to have an effective government and to produce the kind of results that's needed for the Bahamas. And so whoever becomes leader will have to be able to attract some additional people who will carry the FNM banner in the forthcoming election, in my view, because the selection so far is not sufficient.
Reflecting on their performance in opposition, he says they haven't been as effective as they could be. Mr. Ingraham says he's disappointed in parliamentarians' unwillingness to defend the FNM's record in and out of office.
I've also been disappointed in how oftentimes it appears they don't know what the record is. And the record is so easily available to them.
The former Prime Minister says democratic governments are experiencing challenges world over, and it's primarily because the high demands of its people place a great deal of pressure on them. He suspects that if the FNM wants another chance at governance, they begin on the doorstep of unifying the party regardless of Friday's outcome. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.